Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Bannya, a student of 11th A KV University Nazira. Today, I'm in front of you to tell you about a story of a boy who spoke against the Britishers and ruled them out of their village. Long ago, amidst the greenery of Tejpur, there was a boy named Biraj. When India was under the chains of British rule and Assam was too burning with the desire of freedom. Every evening, he would sit beside his grandmother. Under the flickering light, the hands of his grandmother was wrinkled and weak. She would speak to him. She would tell him that, "My child, do you know Kanaklata Barua held the Indian flag while she was being rained by the bullets, or how Moniram Dewan and Pioli Fukan give their lives to the motherland?" Viraj's eyes would sparkle and he would dream of being a brave man and be like the freedom fighters the Assam had. One day, when the villagers were doing about their works, the peace of the village was shattered. The British rulers gave out their soldiers some orders. The soldiers rode in and shouted orders. They snatched the rice and demanded tax from the poor farmers. The villagers were too stunned to speak. There was no one who could stand for them. But Biraj, he couldn't stay silent. He looked at the flag he had drawn on a piece of cloth. He held it to his heart. He ran towards the village square and climbed up and shouted, "Vande Mataram, Bharat Mata ki Jai." The villagers gasped, and the Britishers looked at him like he was a maniac. But at that time, a magic happened. One of a village came front and shouted, then another, and soon the whole village was standing behind him, chanting together, "Vande Mataram, Bharat Mata ki Jai." That day, the Britishers were drove out of the village, but they will come back. But Viraj knew that they won't, because that the Britishers had learned their lesson. Years later, people still spoke of him. They knew that Biraj was a guiding light to the villagers and the coming generations. He taught us about how a person needs to be brave and courageous to face the obstacles they are facing. With that, I would like to thank you all for listening my story, and I would like to end it with a quote. Be courageous and face whatever you have with a brave heart. Thank you.